Previously on Echoes of Dread, desperate to escape crushing debt of blood, Elias signed a blood-bound ledger found in his grandfather's study only to realize the payment wasn't money. It was his daughter's life. Season 1, The Debt of Blood, Episode 2, The Sanguine Fever. The sun rose, but the light felt thin and gray, unable to penetrate the thick, unnatural gloom clinging to the hallway outside his daughter's room. Clara was awake, but she wasn't playing. She sat cross-legged on the floor, staring intensely at a blank corner of the ceiling, her small lips moving in a silent, rapid conversation. When Elias touched her shoulder, her skin felt like ice, burning with a cold, rhythmic pulse. He checked the ledger again, hoping the words had faded, but the crimson ink had spread like a sprawling organic vine across the floorboards. It was no longer just a book. It was a map of the house's new anatomy. Every time Elias tried to scrub the stains away, the wood would bleed fresh, warm copper, and a low, guttural growl would vibrate through the soles of his feet. The house was no longer his. It was becoming a living, breathing trap. That evening, the silver in the house began to tarnish, turning a bruised, oily black within seconds. Elias watched in horror as his wedding ring dissolved into a dark liquid on his finger, leaving behind a permanent, charred mark of a serpent biting its own tail. He realized the entity was stripping away everything he valued, systematically isolating him from the world. He reached for the phone to call for help, but the dial tone was a scream. At midnight, the air in the kitchen grew so thick with the scent of iron that Elias began to choke, his vision blurring into a hazy red vignette. A shadow detached itself from the pantry door, drifting toward him with a jagged, unnatural gait that defied the laws of physics. It didn't have a face, only a vertical slit that leaked a shimmering black bile. It pointed a long, skeletal finger toward the stairs, and Elias heard Clara laugh, a sound that was far too deep for a child. He ran to her room, but the door had vanished, replaced by a smooth, seamless wall of pulsating dark stone. Elias hammered his fists against the surface until his knuckles broke, his own blood splashing against the barrier and being instantly absorbed by the house. A voice whispered from inside the wall, cold and mocking, reminding him of the contract he had signed. The debt was being collected from the inside out, and the walls were starting to close in for good. The house is hungry, and the contract is absolute. If you're starting to wonder what's behind your own walls tonight, smash that like button and share this episode with someone who loves a dark mystery. The horror is only escalating, and you won't believe what happens in episode 3.